Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. How are you doing today? I am your planetary defense commander, Star-Lord Nuthor 7, and I thought I would just check in and say, hello, good morning. How are you doing? The sun seems very energetic today. As a matter of fact, a second ago, when I zoomed in, it looked like the sun had split into two orbs. It is not doing that at the moment. Good morning. But the sun is definitely being very, very energetic now. Is it a coronal mass ejection? Is it a solar flare? Is it a filament? Or is it just my eyes playing tricks on me? That I do not know. But I do know that I am very glad to have made it alive for another beautiful Saturday sunrise. Good morning, sunshine. Good morning. It is a beautiful day. Congratulations to survive to July 18th with me. It is blue skies. Good weed, good week. Isn't that how the saying goes? Ooh. It's always very fascinating to me when clouds form very near the sun. Look at that one little cloud right there. Look at that thing. Oh, it's almost orange like our comet Neowise. I have still yet to see Comet Neowise, but I've got 5 more days. And where there is a will, there is a way. Man, the photographs of Comet Neowise have been utterly spectacular. I mean, they've really impressed, well, me. We've been watching comets over the years. And so Neowise has had one of the most impressive tails I've seen ever. And some of the time lapses of it are incredible. Look at those oranges. Whoa. Yes, Angela. We just had the Jupiter opposition conjunction. And then we had the Pluto opposition conjunction of Earth. And then now we have the Saturn conjunction of Earth on the 20th. And then on the 20th, we get the new moon. Is it in Cancer? I don't know. It feels like everything's always in Cancer. Mathematically, that seems to not be true. Or possible. And then there's something else. But my mind has slipped on me. Where is that orange coming from? But I'm hoping to catch Neowise. It becomes harder to comet hunt without a car. Especially because if you see all these trees and stuff, it's hard to get it near the horizon. Horizon. But it's definitely a beautiful Texas summer day. Heaven is here on earth, I agree. But it reminds me that God, I don't want to get into it because it's a beautiful Sunday morning. God created man because he got lonely. People will be like, that's not why he did it. And well, I don't know, it seems true to me. And so, is it heaven if you're totally alone? Yeah, I get it. I'm with the birds. Look at that bird right there. And I love my Houston birds. So, okay, this is heaven, but it definitely feels a lot more heavenly when you got good company. Now, Now, the sun is great company. I don't want to be insulting anybody. Heck no. I would like to go a whole day where I don't insult anyone's feelings. Or I guess you insult the person and then feelings are just the thing that happens after. Look at that orange, man. It is strange. We've seen Comet Neowise be orange at times, and now the sun is being orange. And creating, is that a heart? You see the... Oh, now we're getting Pac-Man. Pac-Man heart. That doesn't sound good. Oh, I'm just playing. That sounds great. Thank you, Flyboy Nick. But I got a shadow side, dude. I've been backed into corners before. I can bare my teeth when need be. Though it's not my preferred style. So how are you guys doing today? Oh yeah, I forgot. If you point the iPhone at the sun directly for too long, it gets hot fast. I still have not had it shut off my hands though from heat, so that's got to be worth something. Good morning. When I first started, the sun had a super beam going all the way through it, and it was super active. And when I zoomed in, the sun had like a lump side on here and then a lump side on the other, but then it stopped doing that lumpy thing. And is now just impressing us with golden orange colors. Clouds are cool and amazing. And got my bird friends over here. I like to think that the birds watch me sometimes because I'm interesting. They're like, what is that interesting guy going to do? And then I feel compelled to be very extra interesting because I don't want to let the birds down. They're like you guys. I don't want to waste birds' time. I don't want to waste y'all's time. I don't want to waste anybody's time. Yeah, so the color, where does the color come from? And it's the same with, whoa, look at that. That is definitely a lot of orange and gold and yellow around the... I try to make birds smile. I try to make birds sing. Got two of them sitting there. There's another one right there. My favorite, though, is right across when I look straight up, and usually I'll see like a few sitting over here, sitting straight at me. I'm like, hey, what's up, buddies? And then I saw there was a cool cat that looked like it was caramel colored. It had caramel fur with like white paws, but it had a really cool, it was almost like the color of the sun. Oh, crazy wild. Crazy wild thoughts here on Saturday morning sun fun with me, the T, and you. Someone said, where's Vincent Van Gogh? I don't know, man. I got my guitar picks that are super Van Gogh cool. You know what that always reminds me of? Is somehow that dude cut his ear off and gave it to a woman. Like, look, approaching a woman romantically is always kind of difficult or weird. It's a weird situation. And so of all the ways you can approach a woman, severing your ear and then handing it to her doesn't seem like the smartest of ways. I gotta be honest. I'm like, dude, what were you thinking? Oh, you know? I mean, what's the one? I mean, you know, you gotta look at what's the upside. What's she gonna hand, you know, get the ear and be like, oh my God, this is what I've always wanted. I'll wear it like a necklace, like in a movie in the future called Predator. But in that scene, they display someone wearing an ear as a necklace as creepy. And so I'm just saying, I don't know. I learned a lesson that day from Van Gogh. It's that don't cut off any parts of your body as a gesture to try and woo and court a woman. That is a bad move. All right. That bit should have been funnier. I apologize. And I mean, like, wouldn't she be mad at you? Like, anytime you were hard of hearing or couldn't hear something, you'd have to be like, what? And she'd have to repeat herself. And eventually she'd be like, I wouldn't have to repeat myself as much if you hadn't cut your ear off. And she could never buy sunglasses for him. It'd be hard to keep your sunglasses on. Or glasses, any glasses for that matter. Van Gogh must have had 20/20 vision, where he was arrogant enough he could just get rid of an ear. That looks cool. It's very quiet out here. Like, I can't even think. And then if you meet people at like a dinner party, good morning, they'd be like, oh, how'd you lose your ear? And you're like, oh, I cut it off myself to impress my wife. And people be like, oh, okay. Good morning. I'm definitely not a fan of cutting it off any parts of your body if you don't have to. I mean, I like all my parts. My belly may be too big, but I can just, eat right, exercise, drink a lot of water. I don't have to cut my belly off. And it sounds expensive. And technically, I just like avoiding the doctor altogether. Like, a large portion of my life is like, man, let me figure out how to avoid going to the doctor or going to the hospital. Like, never, All right, I guess my funny ran out. Man, clouds are crazy. What is the correlation between clouds and the hospital? Wait, I mean, clouds and the sun. Well, I must have great health care because I don't ever go to the doctor. So I consider that top-notch health care in my book. Because I have empathy. I don't know if you guys know what empathy is, where it's like you can feel what everyone around you feels, kind of, sort of. So when you go to a hospital, everybody's sick, and a lot of people are sad. So, like, not only are you in a hospital for yourself, for someone you love, but then you're feeling the sickness and sadness of everyone around you. And you're like, oh man, this is not the greatest feeling I've ever had. I don't know, I didn't mean to make this an anti-hospital rant. I love y'all. I hope y'all have a great day. Oh, I just finished an edited video called Endgame 2022 because when I watched Avengers Infinity War and then looked at the timeline, I saw Endgame doesn't even end till 2022 in the timeline. So Thanos still has like a year and a half to kill 4 billion people. So that's what Asteroid Fight Club's got to stop. Like, all right, we're already losing way more than I want, and definitely we got to not lose 4 billion. But definitely it seems like Loki, Thanos, and Ultron are around. All right. I love you. Stay cool. Have a great day. God bless everyone. And good morning, sunshine.